Hello everyone and welcome to another Fallout 4 settlement and building tips and tricks video. So, you guys probably remember this. If you saw my treehouse building video, you'll remember this and how I wished that I could put supports, horizontal supports to help hold it up. Some people suggested I could put posts, you know, because we have these concrete pillars and we had those at the time, and now we have the wood posts and the metal posts with the new DLCs. But I thought, what is the point of having it in a tree if you're just going to put it on stilts anyway? You just make a house on stilts then. And then there's also balconies and stuff. Like if you made a balcony, I don't have any in this settlement right now, but if you made a house with a balcony sticking out and you want something to hold it up besides posts, you know, like real balconies don't necessarily have posts holding them up. So I discovered a way to make diagonal braces to hold up things like this with the new DLC. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So we're going to be using the ball tracks, yeah? Specifically this one and this one for the treehouse. So you would use the large one for large things like the treehouse, and you could use the small one. And there's even a smaller one if you want to use, that one's not quite as slanted though. And there's even this, I guess, if you would want to use that. But then there's also this one. This one looks kind of interesting. So we're going to be using the long one and the shorter one today. So what you're going to want to do is build two of these on top of one on top of the other one. So that's like this. It depends on how high up it is. The higher your balcony or ledge that you want to support, the higher you need to make the thing. We're only going to be using this one. I'm just using two to get the height that I want. Then you get, depending of course on the height of your balcony, you want to get however many concrete pillars you need to lift it up as high as you can get it. So snap them on top of each other. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Snap them on top of each other. And then select all. And if you don't know how to do that, it is, well, on PS4 it is hold X. And on, I don't know what it is on other consoles, so I don't know what it is on other things. Just figure it out. It's the select button. It's whatever you use to select the item. Just hold it down instead of tapping it. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like it will turn red when you lift it up too high. So just let go of it and then try it again. It should work. Now, we want to put it in the middle of the ball track, or as close to the middle as we can get it, because sometimes it's hard to tell what you're doing. As long as it's not too close to the bottom end, okay? The bottom end. You don't want it too close to the bottom end. The bottom end is going to go on the tree. And if it's too close to the bottom end, your pillar, your concrete pillar, will touch the tree and it will ruin your thing. So select all, and then you can lower it and raise it up as high as you want it to go. So then just move it, let's see, let's put it on the wide side. This treehouse isn't regular all the way around. So you're going to want to push it into the tree. It may or may not go. What is right here? There's a rock. There's a rock right there. It won't go through the rock. Okay. Let's do it on this side. So it should clip into the tree a little bit. Depending on the side of the tree you're doing it on, because I think if I do it on, I don't know, some side, I think it's just the rock. So it should clip through your tree. So you can make it go through as far as you want, depending on how far out you want the brace to go. And then, once you have it positioned the correct way in the tree, just raise it up until it turns red, then back up very slowly, pull it down until it turns green. The second it turns green. Like, you don't want it to go down, you just like want 1 pixel down into the green, okay? And then there it is. Then you can remove your pillars and take a look at the masterpiece of this. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And now I know it's just the tips of the corners up there touching, but from a distance, and which is pretty much the only place you're going to be looking at it from anyway, you can't really tell. It isn't that bad, and really, I think it's better than nothing at all. Now, you can use a ladder, one of these kinds, in the same fashion. Exactly the same fashion. You can use a ladder. And I've done that. That's how I used to do it. I just don't like the way it looks. It's too many horizontal bars going across. So now, I'm going to show you how to do the smaller one. Now, since this is such a tall balcony, like if it was a short balcony, like if it was on the first story of the house, or a second story of the house, you would only need probably 2 of these. You stack 2 on top of each other, and you would probably only need 1 big one. But since it's up so high and these are shorter, we're going to need 3, because we won't be able to get the height of this underneath it without it being tall like that. So, okay, I can't see what I'm doing when it's like this. Okay, there we go. So then, it's a little bit more tricky to get it underneath the small one, because there's less room to put it, and for some reason my pillars are turning red when I lift them up too high. So if that happens, just let go of it, reselect it, and try it again. Sometimes they're just really finicky that way. See, it's going to work this time. So now you want to get it closer to the top. If you're not going to get it right in the center, then you're going to want to get it closer to the top than the bottom. Again, for the reason that I told earlier. So then remove the extras. Select it again. And this time I'm going to put it on this side, because this side is a little bit smaller than the previous side. And see, my post is getting a little bit too close to the tree, so when it touches the tree, it turns red. So that's going to be an issue. You have to make sure that your post isn't too close. Okay, so I have it snug into the tree a little bit. Raise it up, and then lower it just a tiny, 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 tiny bit. Till it turns green. And then let go. And there you have it. Another support for that side. How is that looking, you guys? That is looking so nice. I am very happy with this. I am so glad I discovered this. I actually discovered this just today, and I had to hurry up and make a video about it because I was so excited. Anyway, you can put this on buildings, you can put this on houses, you can put this on tree houses. Yeah, you can put them all the way around the tree. For just the sake of the length of this video, I'm not going to put any more on, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Anyway, you guys, so this has been my video on how to put braces under tree houses and balconies, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you guys have used this, if you're going to use it, and if you've used it before. I don't know. I'm probably not the first person to have thought this up, at least. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. I've never seen anyone else use it. The DLC only came out, like, what? I don't know, a week ago, I think. Anyway, so it's pretty new. Anyway, you guys, that is it for this video. Be sure to check me out on Twitter and Facebook for game news and updates. And until next time, guys, play safe, play nice, and have fun. See ya.